a review as well as a hair tutorial. The review is on this Remington wand, and the reason why I'm doing this is not sponsored or paid or anything like that. The reason why I'm making this is because when I was looking to buy my first wand, I was a little intimidated about what I should buy, and there's such a huge price scale difference that I didn't want to invest in something if I wasn't going to be able to use it. So I looked up on YouTube trying to find some reviews and tutorials using this, and there weren't very many of them. So I figured that if I put out this video, maybe it will help someone else decide if they want to get it or not. So to start off, I really like this. Like I said, it's a great beginner option. The wand itself is pretty simple. There's a larger end and it gets smaller, so you do tighter curls on the end, loose waves up at the top. It just has a plus and a minus for the heat settings, and it goes all the way up to 410 degrees, and then the power button's just right here. It did come with a glove. I don't typically use it. I haven't burned my fingers, but maybe when I burn my fingers I'll start using the glove. But so far so good. So I don't have a review on this. It's pretty thin, but let me know if you've used it and it works. The curls last for the whole day, and then I can usually sleep in them and brush my hair out the next day, and they're still pretty curly, even doing the looser, beachier waves. So I really enjoy that. It'll last you at least 2 days. So if you'd like to see how I got this curly hair look using my Remington wand, then please keep watching. Alright, we're starting out with freshly cleaned hair. If you'd like to see how I round brush and blow dry my hair, I'll link the video below. But we're going to start by sectioning off the hair into 2 sections and clipping the top section up on my head so it stays out of the way. Then brush the hair to make sure there's no tangles. And we're going to set our wand to 392 degrees. And we're going to do about an inch section. You don't want the section to be too large or else the heat won't distribute evenly. So the trick to using this wand is that when you start to wrap your hair, you wrap it at the end and then slide your hair up before twisting all of it around. And that way it keeps your hair towards the bigger section to get those beachy, loose waves. Otherwise, I've noticed that my hair just kind of falls to the end and the hair just looks super spirally. So for the first demonstration, I let my hair just fall straight from the wand. And as you can see, it comes out a certain type of curl. But if you want to manipulate it a little bit, you can hold it in your hands or stretch it out, and that will actually make the curl a different shape. Another trick is when you are wrapping your hair to make sure the wand is underneath the section of your hair, and that way it adds volume. So you can see that's the wrong way, but then you put it under and wrap it around, and that way your hair looks more full. So the second way of manipulating your curls is once it's off the wand, immediately placing it in your hand and letting it cool down just a little bit. And as you can see, it gives you a much tighter ringlet curl. And the third way is actually stretching the curl out so it becomes looser. And this is definitely my favorite. And you can see I'm trying to cool the curl down so that it stays the way that I'm shaping it. So to demonstrate one more time, you can see I wrapped the hair around the barrel once and then slide it down to the larger end and then continue wrapping. And I usually hold for about 16 seconds. Definitely try to keep it consistent, the amount of time that you spend on each curl. Then when you slide it off, you stretch it just a little bit, let it cool down, and move on to the next section. These front sections are pretty important. You want to curl the hair away from your face. So I'm demonstrating the wrong way, and then now here is the correct way. Anytime you're dealing with pieces in the front of your face, you always want to curl away from your face. Just to demonstrate, here is what it looks like when you stretch it and let it cool off while you're stretching it out, as opposed to the other two that we did that looked more spirally. When you're wrapping your hair around the wand, you want to leave just the very tip of your hair out. As you can see, I'm holding it so that it doesn't completely curl around. It'll leave a little bit of a straight end. You can also give your hair a little bounce, anything to get the cool air into the hair to cool down that curl.
See you on the other side. Stay alive.
Just a reminder, you want to make sure to curl those front pieces away from your face. Before we start the next section, I'm going to spray these with just a little bit of hairspray. I use Kevin Murphy. It's my favorite hairspray. Since I style my hair with a part on the side, I am going to split this into 2 more sections and concentrate on each section individually. So if you want tighter curls in the front of your hair, again, make sure to curl it away from your face, but then use the bottom of the barrel to get a little bit tighter of a curl.
See you on the other side. Stay alive. Stay alive.
Something I like to do is taking the topmost section and spending a little bit more time curling it, because I feel like people look at this section the most and it kind of defines your hair. And so if it looks the best, then the rest of your hair will look great as well. Once all your sections are curled, then we'll really start to shape your hair. So you can see they're a little bit tighter than we want them to look. So I'm going to use some Kevin Murphy hairspray just one more time. And then with a basic comb, I'll start at the top and just comb out the curls. Don't worry, the curls won't fall out. They'll just look looser and more natural and easy. And if they are still too curly, just keep brushing them out until you get the desired look.
Stay alive. Stay alive.
And here is the final look. You can see the tops are a little bit looser and wavier than the bottoms, have just a slight longer curl, and the ends are straight. But I am happy with this look, so I'm going to take my favorite Kevin Murphy hairspray and give my hair a once over.